The New York Liberty's long-awaited first WNBA championship, clinched in a thrilling Game 5 overtime win in the 2024 Finals, was a monumental moment not just for the team but for the league as a whole. As Breanna Stewart dribbled the ball over half-court and the final buzzer sounded, it wasn't just the end of a game, but the end of a 28-year journey for one of the WNBA's most storied franchises. Stewart immediately embraced Jonquel Jones, and their teammates flooded the court in celebration, while Sabrina Ionescu, the Liberty's longest-tenured player, collapsed on the Liberty logo, overcome with emotion. The iconic sounds of Frank Sinatra's "New York, New York" filled the Barclays Center as confetti rained down, signifying the end of an era of near misses and the start of a new chapter in New York basketball history. The Liberty's victory capped off what WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert called the most transformational year in the WNBA's history. The 2024 season saw the league reach unprecedented levels of popularity, with standout individual performances and league-wide growth. The WNBA experienced its most-watched regular season in 24 years, its highest attendance in 22 years, and its most-viewed playoffs in 25 years. The New York Liberty and Las Vegas Aces, the league's top two teams, provided a fitting climax with the first-ever winner-take-all Game 5 in the finals going into overtime. And when the dust settled, it was the Liberty, one of the WNBA's three original franchises, who finally broke through to claim their first title after decades of frustration. For New York, this moment was years in the making. The Liberty had long been the only original WNBA team without a championship, despite making 5 trips to the finals and losing 5 more times in the Eastern Conference Finals. From their near miss in 1997 to Teresa Weatherspoon's legendary half-court shot in 1999, the Liberty had always seemed on the verge of greatness but never quite reached the pinnacle, until now. As Breanna Stewart put it, to be able to bring a championship to New York, first ever in franchise history, it's an incredible feeling. I literally can't wait to continue to celebrate with the city because I know it's going to be bonkers. This title run was the culmination of a massive roster overhaul that began before the 2023 season. After years of underachievement, including a 2-20 season in 2020, the Liberty made an unprecedented free agency splash, signing 2 former MVPs in Stewart and Jones, and adding one of the league's top point guards, Courtney Vandersloot. The superteam instantly made New York a contender, but their 2023 season ended in disappointment, losing in the finals to the Las Vegas Aces. That loss left what the players described as a scar that would fuel them throughout 2024. Coming into this season, the Liberty were determined to change their narrative. Although Las Vegas entered the season as the favorites to pull off a historic three-peat, New York quickly asserted itself as the team to beat. They held firm at the top of the standings all season long, showcasing a mix of dominant talent and cohesive team play. While the 2024 Liberty were bolstered by new additions, including standout German rookie Leonie Fiebich, what truly separated this team was its chemistry. Weekly culture meetings, led by players and supported by mental performance coach Patty Steinfort, allowed the group to work through difficult moments together, strengthening their bond and resilience. The postseason was where the Liberty truly shined. After sweeping through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, New York met their toughest test in the finals against the defending champion Aces. Despite a disastrous collapse in Game 1, blowing a 15-point lead in the final 5 minutes, the Liberty regrouped and clawed their way back into the series. Their ability to overcome adversity, including a 12-point deficit in Game 5, was a testament to the team's mental toughness and collective will. Jonquel Jones was the driving force behind the Liberty's championship push. In Game 5, with Ionescu and Stewart struggling from the field, a combined 5 for 34 shooting, it was Jones who carried the team, scoring a team-high 17 points and dominating on both ends of the floor. Her performance throughout the finals earned her the Finals MVP award, a crowning achievement for the 2021 league MVP who had previously fallen short in 3 finals appearances. As Stewart said of Jones, her dominance in the paint, on the boards, helped side defense. Everything that we needed, she was there. She had to wait a while to get to this point, but the wait was worth it. But it wasn't just Jones who stepped up. Reserve forward Kayla Thornton's energy in defense changed the game, while Leonie Fiebich provided crucial scoring down the stretch, including the first basket of overtime, which coach Sandy Brondello described as the turning point. Nyara Sabally was another unlikely hero, coming off the bench to score 13 points, including 9 in the pivotal third quarter. Brondello praised Sabally's ability to stay ready, noting, "She has that X factor. Her ability to make one-on-one plays, to rebound the ball, to play great defense, she really rose to the occasion." Even when her shot wasn't falling, Breanna Stewart found other ways to contribute. She pulled down 15 rebounds, dished out 4 assists, blocked 3 shots, and made critical free throws in the closing seconds of regulation and overtime to seal the victory. At just 30 years old, Stewart further cemented her legacy as one of the greatest winners in the history of women's basketball. For the Liberty, this championship represents not just a personal triumph for players like Stewart, Ionescu, and Jones, but a victory for the city of New York, which had waited decades for a WNBA title. The Liberty's resurgence has also reflected the growing cultural relevance of the WNBA as a whole. In a summer filled with record-breaking attendance and viewership, the Liberty's home court at Barclays Center became a hotbed of basketball excitement. Averaging 12,730 fans per game, New York nearly tripled their attendance from just 2 seasons ago, when they were ranked 8th in the league and playing in a small venue in Westchester. As they look toward the future, the Liberty's core is expected to remain intact, giving them a strong chance at defending their title. Coach Sandy Brondello has already set her sights on more success, saying, "Let's not stop at 1. Let's go for 2." With the team's stars committed and a roster brimming with talent, the Liberty are poised to be a powerhouse for years to come. The Liberty's championship also comes at a pivotal moment for the WNBA, which is riding a wave of momentum into 2025. The league is set to welcome its first expansion team in 16 years, with the Golden State franchise debuting next season, followed by teams in Toronto and Portland by 2026. A longer playoff format is on the horizon, and the WNBA recently signed a $2.2 billion media rights deal that promises to further elevate the league's profile. As Engelbert noted, 2024 was a transformational year, and the WNBA's future looks brighter than ever. For the New York Liberty, though, the focus is squarely on celebrating their long-awaited title. As Stewart said, "My first WNBA game I ever went to was at MSG, was the Liberty. And to have that be full circle was amazing." Now, with the city behind them and their first championship banner on the way, the Liberty are finally champions, and they're just getting started.